Saturday, May 11th, annually the Saturday before Mother's Day, the National Association of Letter Carriers for more than 40 years now has conducted an in-home food drive where they, as they deliver your mail, will pick up any bags of non-perishable items. Has to be non-perishable and should not contain glass or breakables, but non-perishable items that are in cans or plastics or boxes, they will pick up and bring back to their postal station for the food bank to distribute in the community.
This seems like for me, the easiest way to give to the food bank.
It's a great concept, and we really appreciate the hard work of the postal workers because certainly they already have a full day delivering your mail, but they take it upon themselves this one time a year to make it easy for you to fight hunger in your community by coming to your mailbox and just simply you moving something out of your pantry to that mailbox gets it to the food bank.
And you can put it to such good use here, Dan.
We really can. I mean, it takes us, based on the volume we tend to get tens of thousands of pounds of food, which is significant. But when we put out last year 7 million pounds of food, it really is just a part of what we do. So this significant amount of food, though, coming in at one time means we do need volunteers to sort through it, organize it, and prepare it. But once we do that, we're able to put it right out into the community, and the timeliness of this drive is really significant because summer tends to be the highest need time of the year for families because of students not being in school and not being fed by breakfast or lunch at school.
And we're going to start hearing a lot more about that, and this helps.
It does. Yeah, we're on the brink of launching our summer feeding program across the community, which is a significant way to fight hunger during the summer. But these items coming into us in time for summer is something that we can really put to use for the benefit of the community right away.
Big thanks, like you said, to the postal workers, because they'll have to put it in their trucks and then they'll bring it back here, and then you've got people that help unload and sort.
Right. We put our drivers out there on Saturday to have trucks in position that the trucks can be loaded by the postal workers as they come back. We have volunteers, we have staff out there helping offload the postal trucks. So it's a real community effort, spearheaded, of course, by the Association of Letter Carriers, the union that is the postal workers delivering your mail. But they will also, in many communities, be delivering postcards like these containing plastic bags or paper bags that invite you then to use those to fill them, put them out at your mailbox. If you don't get one of these cards or you don't get a plastic bag or bag at your mailbox, that does not mean you cannot participate. Simply use your own bag and put your non-perishable items in there, and the postal workers coming to that community will also be able to pick it up.
So you don't have to be missed. If you don't get one, don't feel like, well, then I guess I can't do it.
Exactly. This is simply a way to create awareness and to make it easier for families to participate, but not all postal stations have these kinds of additional assets to share in their neighborhoods. So those who do will be putting them out, but postal workers throughout the whole community may not have these assets at their disposal. So simply bring your own plastic bag to the mailbox Saturday, May 11th, before your mail carrier gets there, and they will make sure it gets to their station, and from there we will get it to the food bank.
We also take a look at, I look at this, Dan. I mean, this took a lot of work by a lot of people to do all of this with rubber bands and paper clips.
There's a lot of preparation. You know, the letter carriers are the real stars, but there are many volunteers who have been involved in getting ready for this. It's something that the scope of it being a community-wide food drive, it's beyond simply the postal carrier's ability to do this on their own. So they lean into the community, and we've had a lot of volunteers here, not only in recent weeks, but throughout the year getting ready for this event because of the scale of it.
Speaking of volunteers, and that you can do all kinds of volunteers, and I'll just say, well, I was waiting for you today. The volunteers that I heard working here were having a blast. They were laughing, they were sorting stuff. If you want to volunteer and have a good time and help the community, think about the food bank.
Thanks for pointing that out, Ted. Yeah, we're really proud of our volunteers and proud of our volunteer coordinator, Dominique Thomas, for the hard work she does to make it a good experience. And yeah, you're right on point, that the volunteers who come here, they have a heart for our work generally. They really enjoy the work while they're here, and they enjoy one another. And it usually is, even if you come as an individual volunteer, it usually is a team kind of opportunity. And so this is a way to meet people, a way to get involved in the community.
I like it, and you said getting involved in the community. So many people want to do that. It's really easy if you really want to.
Yeah, you simply go to fredfood.org, which is our website, and there's a volunteer tab on the website. You click on that, and it gives you the chance to sign up as a volunteer. And then once you've done that, the ability to see volunteer opportunities and pick a shift that suits you.
Hope to see just mountains of food this weekend donated.
I'm sure we will, Ted. And every year we give a great shout out to the community for that kind of spirit. As I say, tens of thousands of pounds of food traditionally come in, and we'd like to see it be a record year.